What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Sunday. We had a very chill day today, didn't do a whole lot. We were getting a little bored, so we are gonna head to, I forget the name of it, it's like Ozar. They've changed, what is it? No, but they've changed the name of it.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, it's the pool hall, so we're gonna see if it's open and I suppose have a couple games of pool. All Stars. Audi RSQ3. Oh, it's beautiful.
This is an RSQ3.
That's going in the video.
I'm imitating you.
She's imitating me. Audi RSQ3. Beautiful car. Might pop in during the week and take it for a quick spin. We were in there, it was October last year, I think. They had an RS3. We went to go have a look at that, but that was sold straight away. And he told us that they were getting an RSQ3 in sort of mid-December. And just noticed it there, so obviously customs and duty and COVID obviously had a lot of issues. That's why it was probably delayed, but stunning car, so I'll probably go and have a look at that sometime this week. He told me to come back when it's there for a test drive, although he was supposed to email me, which I never got the email. It's probably sold straight away. The choices of cars here, they're limited, so anything nice that pops up is gone straight away. But anyway, we're here in Commander Base. We're going for Häagen-Dazs. This is Cayman's only cinema. We actually haven't been in well over a year. Oh, you were? Oh, you had like a girls' night or something? Or a work night? Yeah, Katie had a work night, so she was here last. But see, Fast and Furious 9 is coming out, so probably don't know when that's coming out, but go see that. But yeah, the only cinema in Cayman Islands. So I got white peach raspberry. Something completely different to what I normally get. It's good to try new things, right? That's good. Sure. Choo choo, mofo. That was delicious. We're actually going to walk to the top of Commander Bay Tower now. See what we can see up there, but Häagen-Dazs, if you're watching, hit me up for a sponsor. How many tiles are in the mosaic?
It says on the wall, it's something like 60 million or something ridiculous.
So, I don't know if you can see the mosaics. And it goes the whole way up. So this is the view from 75 feet. Out of breath. Like, that is so cool. And these are all individual. It's crazy. Pretty relaxed, chill week this week so far. Starting the new Barack Obama book that I'm looking forward to reading. Can't wait to get some pictures. I'm spoiling it for myself. So yeah, Promised Land by Barack Obama. I've heard some good things. We have the Michelle Obama book as well, so I'll probably read that after. I've actually just finished The Tattooist of Auschwitz. That was a great book. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. And what made it kind of cool for me as well is, like, I've been to Auschwitz, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. We went in October as well, so it was really dark, it was cold, it was gloomy, and kind of emphasized the dark history that Auschwitz actually holds. But that mixed with reading the book, it was cool because, you know, I was able to kind of like picture the place and put the story together and make the story even more thrilling. I'd highly recommend visiting Auschwitz as well. So we went to Poland, we went to Krakow for like a long weekend. I think it was like a two-hour coach journey from Krakow to where Auschwitz was. But yeah, The Tattooist of Auschwitz, highly recommend it if you haven't read it. Looking forward to A Promised Land. by Barack Obama, so I'll get reading this. So there's resident ducks here at our pool, and they're currently like bathing themselves. So got the long lens, my nature lens now, and I'm trying to snap some photos. I'm also trying to get some slow-mo, like 120 frames per second footage of them like flapping their wings, splashing in the water and stuff. But we've just moved a couple benches and they've now moved to the other side of the pool, so I have to run around again. But where I was just at the front of the pool was perfect because I set the camera down. It's perfect with the water level. So I'll go around here now and see what kind of shots I can get. Don't see many of those. Heading out to A.L. Thompson's now. Gonna try and find new casters for my desk chair. Yeah, so as funny as it sounds, my legs are too short and they don't touch the ground on the lowest setting, which is fine, but I've had a lot of knee injuries over the years playing football and all that, and because they're constantly dangling, I don't know, it's kind of like jarring my knee somewhat. So I'm gonna go see if I can get like slider casters so that, you know, it reduces the height a little bit so that my feet are firmly on the ground. I don't want to get like a box or a footrest or anything like that. I'm gonna pop out and see if I can get some office supplies or something. Some glide casters, I think is what they're called. If not, I'll have a look at some bolts and bits and pieces and try and make my own. So I think I've got what I need and stick it on, but I'll get some nuts and bolts and threads to make it work. Okay, so it took a bit longer than expected. I had to literally go through every nut and bolt size, etc., just to make sure everything fitted. And I didn't want to make the same mistake as last time where I got my few bits and then they were the wrong size because people put them into the wrong drawers. But right now, being a little bit naughty, I'm in the queue for a Burger King drive-thru. I'm gonna get that flame grilled Whopper. Okay, so I got my low friction sliders. I had to get 2 packs because there's only 4 in a pack, and there's 5 legs on the desk chair. So I got this. I've kind of over-engineered it just a little bit. This is basically the assembly of one. I didn't know what was gonna work when I was in A.L. Thompson's. So essentially this is what I've assembled. I have a washer on the bottom side, and then I have a larger washer and then a smaller washer here with the nut in between. So I've tightened it so much that it sort of brings the screw in. So this is like, it's hard plastic, but it's flexible. I noticed when I did it without the washer, it was actually bending the sort of bracket in the middle. It was kind of very flimsy. So I put that washer there, but when I put that washer there, the screw would stick out. So I've done it in such a way that it's pulled itself in so that when it's on the ground, it won't be in contact. So I've had to also hacksaw the top of the bolt off. And basically this is just like a wall plug for like concrete blocks or something like that. I've screwed it so that it pinches on the nut itself, and then what this allows it to do is, so I'll get this just like that, and then that simply just pops in there like that. Tighten it just a bit more so that it's there we go, and just like that. The glove was just because the handle of the screwdriver is full of grease. editing Scott here. Just noticed that the battery died, but it died at the perfect time, thankfully. The gliders did work, however I had to put the casters back on because the middle bolt is just a little too thin. So I need to come up with another plan next week, but... Oh my goodness.
Don't put that in out to Joe.
That's going in. She's gonna cringe on Sunday. So Friday, end of the week, we're gonna go for some sundowners at Sunset House. Get some dinner, have a drink. Parking was full, seems busy, so parked in some, I think, residence spot. Oh well, we're not gonna be too long. Okay, so we're here at Camana Bay. Sunset House was okay. It was nice. It was jam-packed, so we could only really sit at the bar, and I've only got the Osmo with me today, so couldn't really get a good view of the sunset. But yeah, I just had a drink. I had chicken wings. You had bruschetta. Yeah, we both had a bit of a late lunch. The food wasn't the best. I mean, I've had nicer chicken wings. Anyway, I'm feeling still a little peckish, so here at Camana Bay, we're gonna, instead of getting Häagen-Dazs, I'm gonna get gelato. There's a gelato spot here. Just get a scoop, just to crave the sweetness. I know, I get a lot of treats, Peach Wave, Häagen-Dazs, all that kind of stuff, but there's not a whole lot else to do. We're looking forward to when we can actually leave Ireland and go traveling a little bit. Looking back at doing these vlogs now, in comparison to had I started, you know, maybe 2 years ago, I mean, our 2019 was jam-packed. We were off island at least once a month, to, you know, Cuba, the Bahamas. We needed to do Jamaica there as well. Obviously we did the States quite a few times. We did a road trip from Seattle all across Canada and then finished in New York. It'll be nice to kind of get off the island and sort of
Drive some nice cars.
Drive some nice cars. It's the car rentals in the States, the best thing for me, because I always get to drive something nice when we're up there. We try to go up to Miami as much as possible. It's only a 40-minute flight, and every time we go up there, we just go more or less with sort of like an empty suitcase. We do a lot of shopping up there, whether it's clothes or gadgets or stuff like that, because it's extremely difficult to ship stuff in here. And whilst I did it last year, obviously during lockdown and all that kind of stuff, you pay a lot of duty, you know, including the shipping, and it adds up, and then it takes a really long time. You've got to use a freight forwarder or a ship to address in the States and free. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Let's go get some gelato. This looks good. So I got peanut Twix, which is like Nutella and caramel, and then some crushed almonds on top. So, radio. So we are here at the driving range. Let's smack a few balls, hopefully over the lake. And it's absolutely jam-packed here. There's so many cars. So hopefully they're all playing golf, and there's some available spots at the driving range, but we shall find out. All done. Very busy. We got a slot. They actually changed the positions. I have no idea why. So there used to be like 15 or 16 slots, and then they kind of changed a little bit, and there was only, what, 10 slots? There was 2 or 3 people on the end with, I don't know, it was a mess, but unfortunately when we got there, 2 women were actually leaving, so we were able to just sort of tee up there, but it was good. It wasn't too hot because it's about 5 o'clock now, so the sun is going down. Perfect temperature. So. Right. Oh, the police are over there. Speed trapping on the other side of the road. Still there. They were there when we were doing the driving range. Anyway, so yeah, that's the end of this week's video, the end of this week. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really love if you consider doing so. I'd love to see you here again, and if you do, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. Also, if you did enjoy the video, I'd love if you could give me a thumbs up, that really helps the YouTube algorithm. And until then, see you next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.